Hello, everyone. Just waiting for some last few people to trickle in, and then Randy will get started with our labs. Everyone having a good week, at least?
Oh yeah.
Very nice, very nice. I know Labor Day is not for another week, but any fun Labor Day plans for anybody?
I think we're all working.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
If anybody goes to the beach, I'm sure they'll have their laptops right there close by.
There you go. Get one of those like laptop umbrella things. You all ever
Yeah.
seen those? So you can multitask. I think Randy should be joining here shortly. Sorry for the slight delay, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. Apologize for the technical glitch there, but welcome everyone. So today we're going to focus on Candid's RIN AI agent. My name is Randy Johnstone. I'm a senior AE here at Candid. And then with me, I have Sam Lamb. Sam is our solutions engineer, and he's going to be doing most of the heavy lifting of kind of walking you through the capabilities of the RIN AI agent. So I'm going to pull up a slide deck real quick, and we will hop right in. Um,
Can you share, Andy? Or
uh, all right. All right, so you should be able to see my screen. So as I mentioned before, we're going to discuss the RIN AI agent. This is our intelligent document processing engine. So in general, you're looking at about 45 seconds for the agent to grab the documents that are coming in, identify them, extract information, and then push that data into the Candid platform. Um, So when we look at the advantages of having a tool like this, on average, we estimate that a manual review of documents is between 20 and 45 minutes. By taking advantage of AI within Candid, we can drastically reduce that to roughly 45 seconds. And then obviously that's going to save the team time and help avoid any stoppages in the origination funnel. So the goal is really for the team to spend really less time on just reviewing documents and more time out there pulling in new loans. So documents as a command. Most tools that we see out there are good at storing and then labeling, hey, this is what this document is. This is a purchase contract. Candid with the AI agent takes it a little bit further. So, for example, purchase contract comes in. Candid is going to review that document. It's also going to do things like extract the price and the relevant data off of that document and automatically place that within Candid. It's going to review things like the driver's license to make sure that, hey, this is still a valid driver's license. In the example that I have on the slide, if it's expired, Candid will automatically send a message out to the borrower, letting them know that we need an updated copy. It is going to look at things like bank statements. So it can notice gaps in the bank statement and then address that accordingly as well.
Hey, Randy, could you share the actual presentation? But right now we're looking at the presenter view. Can we just show it? Yeah. Sorry, man. Just saw your message there.
There we go.
Yep.
That better, Tim? Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you. All right, so it's going to run through your documents. It's going to do that full first pass on all of the documents that are uploaded, really end to end. You can upload these documents in bulk. It has the capability to go through, recognize what type of document it is, and then pull that relevant information. It's going to flag things such as insufficient funds or large deposits or withdrawals. It's going to take action. So in the example I gave earlier where the driver's license had expired, it will automatically notify that borrower that they need to update the document. And then it's going to label as well. So it really is running end to end, full first pass on the documents that are brought into the Candid platform. And then obviously why it matters, again, we're looking at 45 seconds worth of review as opposed to the 20 to 45 minutes. And then it's flagging and then it's building a more efficient process for your loan and processing team. So that's what I have for slides for you guys. What I want to do is turn it over to Sam and let him jump in and actually show the AI agent live. And Sam, I have stopped sharing and can turn it over to you.
Awesome. Let me go and share my screen. And everyone, thanks for joining the call. This is a really big CANDID Lab. We have like 75 folks on this call, so really excited. And hopefully all you guys already know about Candid and the various functionalities about what we have so far. But for today, we're specifically talking about RIN AI Agent. As Randy mentioned, there's our document command agent that pretty much processes the document, extracts all the relevant metadata from the document, inputs it in the CRM, and makes it very efficient for you guys to capture your documents as well. As everyone knows, RIN stands for remaining items needed. That's where you can use request additional documents to your customers. You can see I have a list of documents that I requested from my customer. And of course, as you guys know, the customer has various different ways to upload this documentation. They can either upload it directly in their client portal. They can text you a copy of that document via text message, or they can manually send you a copy via email or such. Any of those ways, you can pull in those documents into this document checklist, and Candid will start working for you in the back end. So let me show you how the most common way clients submit the documentation will be through the client portal. So quickly navigate to the client portal. This is where you can see all the list of documents that the client needs to upload. And let's go ahead and upload a couple of documents out here. So first I'll upload my bank statement. I'll drop it in there. It's a PDF. Shows me over there. I'll go ahead and send it for review. Next, I also want to submit my purchase contract because that's a pretty cool automation as well. Purchase contract written here. I can go and drop it. As you notice, there's going to be a Word document I'm uploading. I can go ahead and send that for review. Of course, I can also ask questions as a customer. I can also ask questions about what document to upload individually as well. But you can see here, as a customer, I went ahead and uploaded my documents. It also tells me that I have to send those documents in. But let me show you how that looks like from the client loan officer's perspective. Quickly navigate it there. You can see here, there's two documents in the pending review, and the RIN AI agent is actually working before I even looked into my screen. As documents get pulled into the system, CANDID starts working for you in the back end. The agent starts working for you in the back end. It'll extract data from the document, adds in the title of the document as well, and verify that this is the document we need that the customer has uploaded. So let's first look at the purchase contract. You can go and open it. It quickly pulls in information from this purchase contract, like the purchase price, loan amount. If there's loan officers or buyer's agent assigned, it'll pull in that information as well. And you can see the system also automatically converted this into a PDF that you can download as you need. And of course, quick information about what we extracted from the document. Now, on top of that, the system will also take in that data that we extracted from the document and then puts it into the system as well. So you can see here, it automatically extracted the property information and pulled it in here. It also extracted the close date from the document and put it in here as well. So any information that is valuable within the purchase contract, any document or any documents you get, can automatically extract that data and pull it into the CRM as you see. So great way for you to take advantage of CANDID's AI agent that can quickly process documents, extract data, and then let it up for your team so they can go and review the documents as needed. So you can see I pulled in two documents as well. One just purchase contract, it automatically created the title, and the other one is a bank statement that I pulled in as well. So quick information about the bank statement gives me the title of the statement as well. And now as a processing team, once the AI agent has worked its magic, it's extracted all the data, I'm ready to push this into the LOS. I can just move it into the completed stage where now it lets me know that document has been reviewed and processed by the AI agent and the team in general as well. So that's a quick view of how the RIN AI agent works. Another way, of course, you guys know that you can also capture documents via text message. There's an example of a driver's license coming in. I can go ahead either download this or save it directly in RIN. I'll say save right now, save it in my doc portal. And you should see the document come in and RIN AI agent working in the backend to verify that this is the driver's license we need. You can see it's working right now, analyzing that this is the driver's license that we need as well. Once it does that, it'll capture the title, it'll say it's a driver's license, and then it'll save it in our doc portal. As you can see here, all this is happening behind the scenes. It's very forward, efficient, and that's the main purpose of RIN AI agent is we want to make your processing of documents as efficient as possible. Something that took 5 to 10 minutes per document now will take 5 to 10 seconds per document. It's all about speed. It's all about efficiency. It's all about processing it at a timely fashion and letting your loan officers or your team know that documents have been processed and now they can go and review it and push it into your LOS. So that's how the RIN AI agent works as part of the CANDID's point of sale infrastructure. Every licensed loan officer will have access to this RIN AI agent. So that's how this agent works at a high level. So now I'll pause here, see if you guys have any questions or anything that came up so far. Info is already input in the address date. No, Angie, great question. The info will not be updated. It will notify you as a loan officer saying, hey, there's data there within the document, and now it's incumbent on you or your team to go and update that field in the CRM, but will not override any data within the system. So whatever data you have in the system, they'll keep it there, and if there is missing information, it'll automatically activate it. Great question there, Angie. keep dropping more questions or anything like that. I'll happy to answer any questions as
As
well.
documents come in, the AI agent just automatically rolls. We don't need to do anything or press AI agent for it to happen. It'll just automatically happen.
Yes, it will automatically happen. So
That's
you
great.
can do it'll do a bulk of processing as well. So if your client or a customer uploads 30 documents, AI agent will work on all 30 documents, all on it. So all you would have to do is make sure that this is enabled. You can obviously disable it as well, but as long as it's enabled, CANDID starts working for you in the back end as documents done.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dan, I think we got a couple questions that came in on chat.
Yes, looking at can the AI, when looking at bank statement, identify transactions as affirmed payments or verifiable payments? It will be able to identify that, but since we don't have a field, it will not input that data, but it can notify you saying, hey, what kind of payment it is and where the payment is done. So you can do that as well. Cody, question. I have never let it allow me to have clients text documents. The photos never show up in the texting section. Do you know how to make sure this is working for everyone? Right, yeah, Cody. If it's not working, if the texting is not coming in as designed, I would recommend please open up a support ticket. Our team will be able to look into that. But out of the box, it's supposed to pull in all those documents. You should be able to view it. You can download it or save it directly in the client portal. But that's an example of how you can capture files or any supporting documentations through a text message.
I have a follow-up question on that bank statement when you just
Yeah.
answered. So if if the AI is able to read a bank statement and identify like large deposits or affirm payments or something like that, yeah, I heard you say that it'll notify us. What does that look like? How do we see the notification?
It will be on the document itself. So I'll open up the bank statement and it will leave out notes. So it will leave you team notes saying, is it a large deposit? Is it what kind of payment it is and such like that. So
Oh,
as it
cool.
pulls in the information, it will leave in those team notes over here. So your team, as soon as the AI agent works on it, you can come and click into the document. After, of course, it tells you the AI complete. You click on it and then you can look at the team notes. And
Are
it'll pull
we
in all
able to ask it to identify specific things? Like, I just saw that one said, large deposit, no, overdraft,
yeah.
no. If I wanted to say, show me all the Klarna payments or Affirm payments or something like that, can we do that? Or
Ooh, that's a great question. That would be probably additional training. Let me get back on you on that, Rennie, if you can track other additional information you want to capture from the document as well.
sure.
But I'm right now just looking at large deposits and type of payment. I don't see why we should not be able to train the agent to ask it, look for additional data.
Cool. Thank you.
Absolutely. That's a great question there. Samantha, you had a question. Does it have read access into the complete historical notes and activity data related? If they can see them, so just involved user enter notes. It would have all the team notes there, Samantha, to your question. Everyone can see that. Asking, does it have read access into the complete historical notes and activity? Are you asking for directly in for each document, or are you asking for under the activity tab?
Hey, so what we're trying to understand is how deep of an AI tool it actually is outside of each individual prospect or in each individual record, and to what end can it basically summarize or wrap up all of the work that it's done and vice versa, the work that anybody else has done. So instead of pulling reports of notes and reports of task comments, can we speak to it in such a way that it would pull that type of data for us?
Yes. So our short answer, yes. Long answer, the AI agent will not be doing that. The AI agent specifically built for processing documents. But now if you want to interact with the agent, I guess it's taking it away from us, but we do
I
have
know
an
I have a
agent
feeling that
coworker.
I'm asking about, yeah, about that tool. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we do have an agent coworker where you can ask a specific question. So, hey, for Jane Smith, tell me all the documents they uploaded, tell me the team notes, or you can do audits on a specific customer. So we do have the agent coworker where you can ask a specific questions. You can interact with the agent, but the RIN AI agent specifically is built for processing documents. It's a very specific agent that we built for document management. But yeah, like I said, Samantha, we do have the ability to do that with a coworker, but for AI agent, it's specific for documents. Angela, is this active and working now? It is active and working now. We just haven't released it to our customers. we're making a big push this month, and for the next following weeks, where we'll push it to all our customer base. But right now, I don't think it's available for any of our users yet. But we finished our testing. We're ready to push it to our customers, and you'll be notified by within the next couple of weeks. These are great questions.
Actually, if I may, Sam, it's Samantha
Yeah.
again.
Awesome.
I feel like your room is very full today because I specifically invited my entire org to join us here today because as of last week, we did turn on our RIN AI agent. We
Oh,
are
okay.
actively using it for about a week now. So the
Okay.
team the majority of the folks that are on this call have been interacting with the tool for the past couple of days. So their
Awesome.
questions are coming from some hands-on experience that they have, which by the way, people, please ask some more questions. I know you're in here. I know you've been messing with this tool a little bit. I just want to make sure that we're all comfortable with it because it is something that our organization has vetted and we are happy with, and we're excited to have it, hopefully save some time and make things a little bit more efficient for our loan officers and our processors. But I
Yeah.
just want to throw it out there that we are actively in it. And so far, so good. We appreciate it. So
Awesome.
thank you
Well,
for
I like that.
building a
Thank you
tool
so
like
much for
this.
that.
We enjoy it.
any comments as well? Things, wish list items, things you wish it would do. It's not that we'd love to hear all of the feedback.
Don't give me that open-ended floor. No.
Please do. Please do. I want you guys, if you guys have access to it, please test it out. Throw anything like Donnie, you mentioned, does it do builder contracts as well? I just uploaded a purchase contract, extract information. I would suggest throw in a builder contract. Or if you have a copy, just send it to me one. I can test it out myself too. I'm combing the website, the internet to just get sample contracts out there. But if you do have a builder contract, please upload it and see what data can get extracted from the document. Because at its core, what the AI agent is doing is looking through the data and extracting all the relevant information and then saving it directly into the CRM, so you don't have to do manual entry based on the documents you capture.
I have a question.
Yes.
Documents that come to us directly from the borrower, like in our email, how do we upload them into here to get it to do its magic? Just ourselves directly.
Yeah, so if it's getting from an email, it's a simple drag and drop. So within an email, I'm guessing there's an attachment. You can either download the attachment, and once it's downloaded, you can simply drag and drop it into any of this field. So I have a document right here. I'll just go and drag and drop it into a specific field. And as I move it there, CANDID will automatically move it into the pending review, and it'll start reviewing it for you. So you're getting through emails, just drag and drop it into this checklist.
Perfect. And what about documents that are already in there that might be like more than a week old before this? Dan Peluso showed a few of us this, but I can't remember. How would we, again, they're already in RIN, but they were not reviewed because it wasn't on at the time. How would we make it run on those documents?
So there is going to be a button. So on the three dots on the right side, you can just click on that and say reanalyze. And the
Perfect.
AI agent will reanalyze the document right there for you.
Even if it's never looked at it in the first place, if we pull it into pending review?
If it's already in the pending review, you can click on that to reanalyze. But if that button is not available, just move it into the send section and move it back into pending review. And then AI agent will start working for you on that. So you just have to tell the agent to work on it again if it's not already working.
Very good.
Yeah, but the working out of the box one is documents come in, AI agent starts working for you. It has to, right? It has to start processing documents for you. So that's how the workflow is going to be built.
I had a recommendation or a question, or I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but we also use your online application. So there are two authorizations that the user is required to complete before continuing through that application. One of them being the credit authorization and consent to contact them, as well as the electronic signatures. What ends up, so that's a file that's being created by the application. And then when the RIN agent runs on it, it throws the little error icon over it saying that it wasn't readable or that there was an invalid error. I'm sure that's not the intended behavior, especially because it's a document that's being created by your own system. But if we're training the team, which we typically do to really hone in on those little emojis and icons,
Yeah.
The little purple ones seem to be good, and a big red circle with a line through it, someone is going to flag as bad. And my concern was I wanted to make sure the system didn't continue to send those types of consent
Flag.
forms back to the user to say, fill this out again, fill it out again.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, that's a great thing. I'll definitely touch with my dev team to see if Canda's generating that document and sending it out, it has to read it out of the box. So if that's a concern, then I'll definitely look into it, test it out, and tell my support team or dev team to look into that if that's a issue or it's by design. But thanks for
Okay.
bringing that up to our
Of
attention.
course.
Absolutely. Love this. I told you I knew Coworker was a brand new thing, but I didn't know AI Agent was already released. But I love the fact that you guys are already using it and you've seen the value in it. And of course, as issues come up or anything that you would like to have, I would highly suggest opening up a support ticket or just sending out an email saying, this is what I would like it to do, and we can definitely try to work on that as well. This is awesome. Angela, you had a question. Will this tool allow us to change the initial automated list of room the system sends within the company means for initial one? Yes, Angela, you can select what documents are going to be automatically sent out. You can decide, initial stage or based on the response the client puts in, what documents you're going to automatically send out, what documents you want to automatically push out. You can create the list as well. Uh, if that's a specific ask, again, Angela, I would request open up a support ticket and let them know this is how we want it to be doing it for you, and they should be able to help you out in that.
We had a
Hey,
question
Sam,
about.
just above Angela's question was Jordan's. He's someone else on my team. If you could go over that, please.
Yeah, can you pair 2 years of tax returns to get an average of income? Do you have to have both tax return and one update, or can you highlight two uploads and have it making an average? So for individual tax, let's say a 10, 2025, you can upload multiple documents for one checklist as well. And once you do that, what the system will do is look at those documents as the 1099 for 2035. So it will track it as the one document, but in terms of making an average, I'm not entirely sure if it take look in the numbers from both the documents and then do to an average. That's something I would need to touch with my dev team. But Jordan, I can set up a time with you, and I want you to actually show me the process of how you actually do it right now, and then we can test it out and see how it actually looks on the average.
Yeah, Sam, I've got some of these questions saved for the dev team.
Okay.
But my understanding is it's not necessarily going to do an income calculation.
Yeah. It's not doing it just extracts information and then puts it in there. So it's not doing any calculations from the document. That's not the purpose of AI yet. But yeah, these are great questions. Definitely we'll take it back to our dev team and see what the system can do as well.
I do have another question actually about the naming convention process that it goes through. Does it follow a certain algorithm, or does it follow a certain rule to say what the document type is and then put a date on it, et cetera? Or like, does that happen for every org, or does it learn what we prefer? And is it something that can be overridden later if somebody wants to change the file or it doesn't like what the AI tool named it as?
Great question, Dustin. So right now, I think out of the box, it has a template that it follows. So it tells you the document, the name of the document, what kind of document it is. It automatically assigns it and puts in relevant information and puts it on the title. So right here, you can see, even though this is a closing disclosure, it gives me, just metadata from the document as well. But what I do know is that as you continuously, train it, do it, it'll change that the way it names those documents as well. So as you train the agent, he'll start learning exactly how you want to submit the title of the document as well.
And then on top of that, is there a character count that it taps out at? If it's keeping like the trail of metadata, is it saving like every file name and then the additional names that it's putting on it? And I'd hate to see it tap out at a character count and it lost what year it was at the end, for instance.
Yeah. As far as I know, I don't think there's a character count because it can keep adding on as much as the data. But again, that's something I can see if there's a limitation on the agents, the RIN AI agents character count.
Or like at
Right
the
now,
very least, if it adds on some of the loan number, or if it adds on the last name and a first initial, just so I can justify that this purchase contract is for Mr. Mike versus Mr. Dan or whatever.
yeah. It's going to be a regular string, which is going to be 255 character limit. So I'm guessing that would be one. But again, let me verify that with my dev team to see if there is an actual limit on the title of the character count
Cool. Thank
from
you.
the document, and what the actual template is going to look like. What there's going to be name with the purchase price with the numbers or so. Like I'll get back to you on that information.
Okay. Um,
I think we got one more in there, Sam.
Yep. If it is analyzing tax returns, will it add a RIN item if it recognizes Schedule C income or a 1099 if needed? So that is an action. RIN AI agent is not going to create an action; it's just extracting data. So if it's a 1099 or a Section C income, it will just leave notes on the document itself. So anytime or any of those team notes, it will just leave that information in there. Now, in terms of re-requesting those documents, that would be dependent on the team to request those docs. Right now, it doesn't do any actions; it's mostly information.
And for some reason, I thought that it did request, if it was like a driver's license that had an expired date, that it requested the correction from the buyer. Is that right?
Yes. So that would, since the document is already requested there, and once it verifies that okay, there's an expired document, it will automatically send it back to a review. Updates the status. What the other one was will not request any additional documents. So if Lyle
Okay.
has a loan officer, you can request those. It won't do that. But if a
But if
document's already
that
submitted,
document's not acceptable, it does it. Yeah, I saw that already
yeah.
happen once, and then the buyer sent in their correct one, and we were
Uh-huh.
confused because we didn't see the original one. But we were like, did
Okay.
it read it wrong? But no, it was right. So it was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to kind of point that out for others and make sure we understood that it did that. Yeah, because they uploaded a 2023 expired one. We never even saw it. By the time we went into the loan, we had one that was
Uh-huh.
not expired, but we saw the notes off to the side saying it was expired, the original.
Love that. Yeah, that's the RIN AI agent working in the back end, right? So it's extracting data, like if it's expired, then it will send it back to the client saying revision needed or resend those documents. So within the document checklist, they can request those documents again. So
All right, and
I love that.
Andrew's
That's
got a
working.
question for you, Sam.
Will this tool take my job? No, Andrew, it would not. AI, I mean, that's a big scare. The agent is here to make your job more efficient, but in the end, you still need eyes on the product. You still, I mean, it's a heavily regulated industry we're working with, so you'll always have a job where you have to make sure the AI is working as designed. It will, as making more efficient, but you always have to have eyes on the system. So no, Andrew, it won't take your job.
Well, we don't know what Andrew's job is, you know.
I'm
Taking
guessing he's
up
a process
space is what he does.
So I knew it was coming. I knew Sam was going to say something.
Takes up space.
You just take up space.
Yeah.
Andrew, then you know what? You can just disable RIN AI agent, and you can
That's what it is.
if that's how you want to do it. Jordan, if I miss when the application has been completed and the buyers own a home, can candidate order request mortgage statement tax? Yes. If application has been submitted and client already uploads, candidate will automatically request those documents. So the statement, the tax bill, insurance bill, candidate will auto request those documents based on the client completing the application as well. So that's part of candidate's automation campaign.
I'm not seeing that it's doing that at the moment.
So right now, give me the process right now. So you get a new customer in, they complete their application, and they're already existing homeowners. When they say they're already existing homeowners, Candace not requesting those docs. Is that what's going on right now, Glenn?
That's correct. It only asks if they escrow, and if they have HOA dues. But when it asks that, it doesn't allow them to state yes or no. If they don't escrow, well, it's back to my first question. Is I'm not seeing that candidate is requesting when someone is a repeat homeowner. So I'm not seeing the mortgage statements and things like that being requested for all properties. Same thing if they have investment homes or additional properties. But back to
Exactly.
the second question is Canada does ask if they have an HOA and if they escrow their taxes and insurance. If they
Hmm.
don't, it just allows them to say yes or no, but it doesn't say, well, what is your annual taxes? Or yes, I have HOA dues, but it's just a yes or no question. So if that can get added, that would be great.
Yeah,
But I'm more concerned about it not requesting the
document.
the documents at initial because a lot
Okay.
of these buyers are going to upload all your documents all at once. So if we can nail it at the first request, and before we even speak to them, now we're requesting additional documents after the
Yeah,
application.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Jordan. So I know out of the box we do have a template list of documents that we request based on the client we're working with: first-time home buyer, investment client, re-engaging client, or so. And we already have this checklist of documents. So request Jordan for that specific request, create a support ticket and let them know exactly what documents you want to request based on them completing the application, because it is a dynamically requested field. As the client, uploads, says what they are, CANDID will automatically request those documents. If it's not requesting it, then that's an issue in the back end. I would suggest opening up a support ticket and let the support team know about that issue.
Now, I think I already know the answer to this, but am I allowed to just send a support ticket, or do I have to go through Sam and Dan? It kind of just seems like there's a lot getting pushed to one
Oh,
person, and then, you
you
know, if someone's out, now it's, a day goes past, and then now it's, you know, time is good, speed is
Time is money.
fast.
Yep. Yeah, Jordan. If you already have access to Candid, you will have this field over here called Get Support. You can go and report that issue right then and there. So every Candid user should have that Get Support tab right here on the bottom, and you can request an issue, data upload, or request training, and that'll go directly to our support team, and they should be able to assist you in that.
It must be
So
a Sam thing because I think I'm in love. If I learned anything else from this call today, is that everybody else can submit their own ticket. I'm going to confirm back with my AE to make sure that that's the plan that they want us to follow for our account. But
yep.
I was only under the impression that that Get support was on my admin side, not on everybody else's. So uh, don't go crazy making tickets just yet, people. I will
Yeah,
let you
please don't.
know.
Our support team is going to hit me
You're
up. They're like,
shooting
Same
Sam,
thing
what the
for
yourself
hell
all
in
did
the
the
you tell
foot,
first
him?
tribal
Sam.
I
folks.
know.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
same thing for all the first tribal folks that are on here. I'm pretty sure that they're supposed to go through me still.
Yeah. But okay, so Renee's on my side. Like we agree that this is a great tool and we want everybody
Don't
else
get
to do
me
it on
yelled
their
at
own.
by my AE.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, great.
So that support will be available for users, but of course, based on how you guys manage support tickets and stuff like that, that'll be with internally. But I do know that users will be able to create a new issue or submit a support ticket as needed.
Awesome.
But yeah,
Thank
that should be
you.
available right there. Now, the support team is going to hit me up like, Sam, what the hell did you tell them? Like, I'm getting a bunch of support tickets. It's okay. We'll handle it.
Yeah.
Awesome. One other question: when a doc is reviewed by RIN AI agent, is there a notification back to the borrower letting them know that the AI reviewed correctly? Okay. We will not let them know the AI's the review is done. What they will be notified is the document has been in pending review and has been completed. So that's the only way they get notified. We don't let them know that an AI agent is reviewing the document. The AI agent is working specifically for the internal team, for the loan officer and their support staff. They know the agent working on. But for your customers, they will just let them know that the document has moved from the pending review to the completed stage. Hope that answers your question there, Samantha.
Hey,
Sweet.
question, kind of related to this. It's related to Candid. Is there a way to do filters on that screen so that it could ever tell us when a document was actually submitted by a customer? Like the date that it came in from them? I
Like
didn't
a
know if there were
time
extra
stamp.
columns that could be added.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was a
like,
request that we've put into the development team at some point about getting in the RIN view here in the middle panel, getting a
Mm,
timestamp function or view added. And then furthermore, if notifications or reporting could be built around that timestamp or that timestamp field to be able to say like, okay, well, these documents were all uploaded yesterday, but are still pending review, or just loaded five
Mm,
minutes ago and still pending review.
How funny, Samantha. We've submitted that request also.
there you go.
Cool.
We're just on the same page here.
Well,
Yay.
same
Let it,
thing I would say then as well with the sent list, because that list could be from day one or see that it was requested, hey, only yesterday, and there might be somewhere in the background to click on it within those screens, but I don't recall that. But I think that's important as well. When we have people going on for 6 months, we're like, oh, we only requested this last week versus some of the stuff is outstanding for months, that type of thing. So both the sent and received, I mean, are things that I think we look for in general. If there's an enough way to do it.
that makes sense. Just, I know it's recording, just to let you know, support team, I didn't make that development request about a timestamp, but that seems like a very great idea to have a timestamp on the document as well. But yeah, if the dev team is notified about it, I'm sure they're working behind it, because if that's a request by our customers, that definitely makes sense to have that within RIN.
And there's another question about, Sam, when a doc is reviewed by the RIN agent, is there a notification back to the borrower letting them know that AI review occurred?
Yeah, I was able to answer. So the borrower is not notified that the AI agent is working behind the scenes. It just notified them that the document has been processed by the loan officer. But yeah, that's shows you all of that. What else? Any other questions?
Nope, I think just a comment. Nobody requests documents any other way than through Candid.
Love that.
So I will leave you guys with one last thing. Guys are already using RIN AI Agent, but Randy and I love showing Agent Coworker, because that really takes the system to the next level. And specifically talking about document collection. So I will go and ask the coworker, show me a list of prospects that are in the RIN stage and I have yet to submit documents, and what document did submit, and show me the top 5 prospects. And the system is going to start working behind the scenes. It's going to look through your whole database, onto your whole prospect database, because that's the way to look at prospects. And it's going to give me a list of those top 5 customers who have on the RIN section have yet to submit document stuff. This is where it takes your reporting and reporting capabilities to the next level, where you can ask it specific questions and the agent will work behind the scenes, telling you exactly who is yet to submit these documents as well. And you can create any kind of reports based on the data we have within the system. So just a little sneak peek of how the agent coworker will work for loan officers and such.
Sam, I missed if you said when that might be rolling out. I saw a little preview of that the other day, and I really, really like it.
This is where I know we're making a major push for the next 2-3 weeks where we'll release it. I know we just made a press release talking about coworker. I know we're doing a lot of testing within internally. Randy and I do a lot of testing as well, but right now we're actually using it for our sales call. But it'll be released in the next couple of weeks.
Awesome, thank you.
But yeah, it'll be available. But you can see here, there's the power of RIN of the coworker. It's going to give you a list, and now you can ask any questions. And I know a lot of you guys use Slack or Teams for your internal collaboration. Candid will automatically connect to those. So instead of coming to Candid to ask those questions, you can ask it directly in Slack or Teams, and it will still give you this results. So another great way to use coworker.
Yeah, I use this. I've been using this every morning. I basically come in and say, "Hey, tell me what I have to do today," and I mean it's been a huge lift for me on the sales side of the house.
So, all right, go back to RIN AI Agent. That was sneak peek. But yeah. Any other questions regarding the AI agents? Awesome. If we have no more questions, I will hand it back to you, Randy, and we can close out.
Yeah,
Sure.
I know we have some questions that we need to get answers to. So I have made a note of all of those, and Sam and I will follow up with the team and get those answers. As always, we love to hear the feedback. So even though we're going to end the call, if things pop up, if you have suggestions, write the timestamp. I think that is a fantastic one. We would love to hear it. But if everybody is good and more questions, we'll cut everybody loose and give everybody about 10 minutes.
Yeah, and last thing too, if you guys already seen RIN AI Agent, if you want to see more, dig deeper into any of this functionalities, please reach out to either Randy and I, and we're happy to jump on the call and talk about those specific features as well. Because we're going to keep releasing new features, especially with AI in the AI ecosystem. There's a whole lot of things we are excited about. So please reach out to us, and we'll be happy to jump on the call and show you everything that we have so far. Awesome.
Really appreciate both of your time today. My team especially really appreciates it. So thanks again. We'll look forward to the recording to share back with those who couldn't make it as well.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
All right,
Thank you
thanks,
so much
guys. Y'all have
again
a
for
great
everyone
week.
joining.
Bye now.
Take it easy, y'all. Bye.